I just made the most delicious blueberry muffins. I have to show you how I made them. Look at the size of these muffins, you guys. Super moist. The perfect muffin every time. I'm gonna start with our dry ingredients. Into a bowl, I'm gonna add 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 cup of sugar, 2 teaspoons of baking powder. You know what? I don't have much left. I'm just adding it all. 1 teaspoon of baking soda, about a teaspoon of salt. Just gonna give those a mix. Just gonna put it to the side and grab a second bowl. To the second bowl, I'm gonna add 1/4 cup of oil, and I'm just using vegetable. 1/3 of a cup of melted butter. Now I need 3/4 of a cup of buttermilk, and y'all know by now I never ever have buttermilk on hand, very rarely. So just under the 3/4 mark, and I'm gonna add about a tablespoon of lemon juice. You could use lemon juice, lime juice, or vinegar to create the buttermilk that you're looking for. So I'm just gonna bring it up to that 3/4 of a cup line. And that just created the 3/4 of a cup of buttermilk that we are looking for. Now we just need 1/3 of a cup of plain Greek yogurt, or even vanilla yogurt would probably be really good here. So Greek yogurt or sour cream is a great substitute. 2 eggs, couple teaspoons of vanilla. I like to pre-pour, and always add more. Just giving it a really good whisk. Gonna add the wet to the dry, and we're just going to mix the wet into the dry. I'm just using fresh organic blueberries. I didn't know they were organic, and that makes sense because they're really, really expensive. Every other time I made these muffins, I've always used frozen blueberries. So we're gonna try something new. I'm gonna go ahead and give them a rinse and then throw them in. And I know if you coat them in flour, they don't sink. But guys, I've never had a problem with sinking. And I've always used frozen. So I think we'll be okay. Maybe I should have cut those blueberries in half. All right, we're just gently folding them in. We don't want to break them. I want to make a little streusel. I think that's what it's called. Crumble to go on top. 3/4 of a cup of flour. 1/4 cup of sugar. Now I have just a couple tablespoons of butter. Give it a mix. I just got the best new muffin liners off Amazon. I have to show you. Look at all the pretty colors. Is that it? Isn't it pink? And this is why all my muffin liners get ruined. All right, we're going with blueberry. Should we go with yellow, orange, pink? You know what? I can't decide, so we're just going with 3 of everyone. 3 of every kind. And then I don't have to decide. Now these are also jumbo muffin liners. If you are just using the regular size muffin liners, you will get a whole lot more muffins than me. I'm gonna fill these up about 3/4 of the way full. And my oven is also preheating to 425 degrees. Adding in that streusel. Now a trick to get that bakery style looking muffins is to always start your temp up high. I have my oven preheating to 425 degrees. This gives our muffins that jolt and boost they need to get that really big muffin top. So always want to start your oven up high. 425, these are going into the oven for around 6 minutes. I'm going to drop the temp to 350 degrees, but leave the muffins in and continue baking. I will let you know the cook times though at the end. Now these are the best looking muffins I think I've ever made. Now they baked at 425 degrees for 6 minutes. I dropped the temp, left the muffins in the oven, dropped the temp to 350 degrees and continued baking for 18 minutes. And look at the sides of these muffins. The perfect muffin every time. They're perfect.